Hello everyone, welcome to Longarming by Jaclyn. I have just steamed a quilt back and I went and bought a new steamer. This is inexpensive, it was just at Walmart. The Rowenta X-Cel Steam Easy. This is what it looks like. So I had a Black & Decker, and I will find a photo, post that, and I love that, and I had it for many years, and it started to get some buildup. I think the water in this house that we've moved to is not great, and probably has more to do with the kind of water that was going in there. These both recommend tap water in the system. I tried descaling it. This is the previous one that I had where there's seams. I started leaking steam onto my hand. It started sputtering. I cannot have any kind of residue, like rusty, chalky, even residue on any of my client quilts. So when descaling it didn't work, I went ahead and switched to a new one. So this is what they had at my local store. I had to run out and get something so I could get this steamed. And here's my little review of this Rowenta X-Cel as compared to the Black & Decker that I had. So it has this locking button, which is just something to get used to. My other one just clicked in the water reservoir, but it was very similar to this shape with the water reservoir here. So it's not tippy overy, which is good. Same shape as I'm used to, which I like. The water reservoir is much smaller. So steaming a large back, you'll be running over to the sink to fill this up more often. On the back, the other one had a push button switch, and it was always unclear whether when the machine started timing out, it was always unclear whether this was on or off, and you try to push it to wake it up. So this one has just a plain toggle switch, which I prefer, because if you let the thing time out, you can just turn it off and back on again right here. The other one I'd have to unplug and sort of trick it to wake back up if it had been a minute between steams. So I prefer this little rocker switch to a button. And the indicator light for this one is up here. The other one was in the switch, which is, I think, why it was confusing, because does that light mean it's on and heating? It was like some kind of secret code. Faceplate is largely the same. I will say that this is full size without a rubber gasket. The other one had, beyond the plate, was like plastic, and there was a gasket around. I think that might have been the source of some of the leakage and some of the places where crud was accumulating that I wasn't able to clean. I think that's going to happen to any steamer. I had that thing for like 10 or 15 years, so not saying it didn't last a long time, it just finally had met its time. And then the trigger, also very much the same. My old one had a lock here, so I could push it down, slide the lock, and then let go of the switch and just wave this around, which when you're doing a lot of steaming, it's easier on your hands and wrists if you can just grab this kind of any old way and the steam keeps coming. So this one you have to keep the button pushed down. So smaller reservoir, no lock, those are cons. Better switch, faster heat up time, those are pros. Plus it's new and it's not decrepit and dirty and sputtering the way my old one had just run its course. So if you're doing small jobs, the fast heat up time and the small reservoir might be a pro and a you don't care. For larger jobs, I feel like this is going to kind of annoy me, but I do appreciate this switch. I'm not sure if it's because my older steamer was older and starting to accumulate deposits, but it does seem like this gives me more steam, cleaner steam with less sputtering, and like I want to say more powerful steam, but that's probably just the volume. So it looks like steamers are getting measured in grams per minute, and this one is 2.5 and 1400 watts. And it says ready in 15 seconds, which I would believe. My other one took longer to heat up. So I think it's definitely an upgrade from my old one. So, I don't know. Have you recently bought a new handheld steamer? What do you think about it? Pros and cons? Which ones have you tried? Let me know. Have a good day. Bye!